I just took the most amazing road trip through Scotland, and I wanted to share some of it with you. My end goal was to visit the Calendish Standing Stones, which is an ancient stone circle tucked up in the corner of Scotland, but it was going to be quite a treacherous journey in a country that I'd never driven before. So I decided to spend the first couple of days getting my sea legs. First, I headed over to Edinburgh. I wanted to find the grave of Thomas Riddle, the one that everyone says was the inspiration for Voldemort in Harry Potter. After that, we headed back to Glasgow, where we grabbed a car and drove up to the Devil's Pulpit, which is one of the most incredible natural formations in Scotland, in my opinion. I'm sure the Scots out there could give you way cooler ones, but just the red sandstone walls and the water like looking like blood, it was unforgettable. The hike down there was a little crazy, but it was well worth it. After that, we hopped back in the car and drove up to the Three Sisters of Glencoe, which is one of the most, not only in Scotland, but in the entire world, one of the most scenic and breathtaking hike. We found the perfect spot to park and then hiked up a quarter of the way, and then I got to fly around with my drone, which was so fun. After that, we had to book it through the Isle of Skye in order to get to our ferry, which left out of Stornoway. On the way, we rapid fired some of the coolest castles like Eilean Donan, and then we went up to Dunvegan Castle. I'm probably botching all these names, by the way. And then Neast Point Lighthouse, which was really, really cool and freezing. Like the wind was just crazy, but so fun. I thought I was going to lose my drone. Thankfully, I didn't. And then we had just enough time to go over to the Old Man of Stores. It started getting dark. I was really worried that I wouldn't get any decent shots of it from the roadside, but yet again, the drone came in clutch and I got some just breathtaking shots. Then we headed up and got into our ferry from Stornoway. We just drove our car straight onto it, which was just one of the craziest experiences. Then once we made landfall on Isle Lewis, we had to drive as fast as we could to get to the Calendish Standing Stones because it was starting to get dark. But we got there at the perfect time. And while it was my first road trip across Scotland, and maybe there's a couple things that I should have seen, kelpies, it was still an unforgettable experience. I actually made a full-length documentary of it. It's like a freaking movie that I put on YouTube. If you want to vicariously live through us and take the adventure yourself, maybe get some ideas for your own trip, you should head over to YouTube and watch that documentary. It's a blast.